Race Pro Weekly 2013 Super Dirt Week coverage here with VRP Tour Leader, which means the guaranteed starter for Sunday's 200, Chad Brachmann. Chad, how nice does it feel knowing you're already in the show?
I'll tell you what, it takes a big load off your mind, especially when it comes time to qualify in the 20s, because you just never know what can happen out there. I mean, you get a flat tire, anything could happen out there, so knowing that you're locked in for the 200 is kind of a relief, so all we can do is better our starting position from this point on.
Speaking of the big block, hooked up this week with Randy Chrysler. How'd that deal come together?
Randy and myself have known each other for probably about 20 years now, and we're pretty heavy rivals at one time. And over time, we just always kept in touch with each other, always talked to each other, and then we finally, put a deal together here at probably about 2 months ago.
Switching our focus now over to the small block. A little bit of issues yesterday with tech. What happened there?
Well, anytime you come in here with something a little bit different than the normal, they tend to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. So we came here with something a little bit different for our fuel cell system, but once everybody knows we didn't make it through tech, so now we have to make a change and be like a cookie cutter like everybody else.
Now, speaking of the small block, a couple new sponsors welcomed aboard this week. The popular return of Kidney Drugs and also Rolaids on the car. How'd that come together?
Well, it was a deal where Rolaids just come back on the market. Many people may not have realized that Rolaids were off the market for the last couple of years, so they just relaunched into the market probably about the end of September. So it was just the right time to relaunch their logo and their name and get the awareness out there. And Kidney Drugs happens to be the main supplier of Rolaids here in the Syracuse area, so we were able to co-promote with Rolaids and Kidney Drugs to make this possible.
Now, it's been a few years since you came here with a legitimate effort. You won the win and you're in a couple times, but what are your expectations or what's your goal for the week?
My goal for the week is to get acclimated with the mile here again. From what I understand, it's changed a lot within the last few years. So from what I'm told, we got to come here with a totally different shock package, suspension package because of the clay they've added to the track. So, we're going to go out there for happy hour. We're going to shake the car down. We're going to get a feel for it and then make the necessary adjustments from there.
Thanks a lot, Chad. Stay tuned, raceproweekly.com.